The apprentices are waking up to day 3 of boot camp. Today they're going to roll up their sleeves and get their hands dirty, as our focus shifts to some of the more practical skills needed by modern farmers.
Good morning, apprentices. Welcome to day 3 of boot camp. This morning we're joined by Helen Martin, Agriculture Manager here at Bishop Burton College, who's going to be our expert judge for today's tasks.
Hello.
Okay, you're going to get your hands dirty today because we're focusing on those practical hands-on skills that every farmer needs. You're going to be judging fat lambs, fitting beef cattle for showing, weighing pigs and welding. Now you won't all be doing all 4 tasks. You'll have to sort out in your teams who does what.
Before the apprentices can get stuck into their tasks, they have to choose their team leaders. Team 1 chooses Florence. Team 2 chooses Joe.
Right, divide us up for the labour.
Well, I've had a chance to have a look at both teams. Got a completely different dynamic today. We've got 2 of the quieter ones coming forward as the team captains, and they've really looked at what skills they've got. They're both in it to win it today. It's going to be good to watch. What have you seen?
One team, Team 1, they were quite methodical at thinking about their skills. On Team 2, it was more a case of sort of people volunteering because they were enthusiastic and wanted to do it. So I'm not sure if they necessarily got the people with the best skills on the task. We'll see.
Okay. It's going to be hands-on though. I think they'll enjoy it.
In today's episode, it's the sheep and cow tasks. First up, 2 members from each team are making cows look pretty or fitting them, ready for showing.
Good girls. That's it, good girls. That's it.
Here she comes.
After the apprentices have found the right animal, they have to wash it using a special cow shampoo and conditioner.
That one seems a lot quieter than ours.
They do quite like it. If you follow the line of the hair, it's quite therapeutic for them. It's almost like sort of having a little bit of a massage. Dan, I know you've got a really quiet heifer, but just be at the side rather than in the firing line of that back leg.
Lovely, all on our handiwork.
Ooh, watch where you step, Tom. Florence is the only one of the apprentices who has significant experience in showing livestock. Once washed and clean, the cows are led back inside for a haircut, before being judged together outside in the field.
That's it.
Just
Comedy value, isn't it?
yeah. If you,
It's on her eye, I think. But
yes, all right. Let go, Sam. Or actually, if you,
do you want to just do it? 'Cause you,
I can if you want.
yeah, you go.
Okay.
I tried.
I'll go. Steady. Come on. Good girl. She's got character.
It's got character, yeah.
I'm not made for walking cattle, I don't think.
He's really trying to get it really perfect, isn't he? He is trying. He's got the idea in his mind. They're very quiet with the animal, which I really like. Yeah, that's good. He's really focused, isn't he?
Don't worry.
It's very quiet.
She'll try and follow.
Sam's struggling, and Tom keeps his distance.
You're doing fine, mate. She's just being difficult.
Voice. Walk on. Come on.
We're aiming for you to be on the high ground, so standing with front legs on. This is ambitious, isn't it? Yeah. Facing in that direction.
That's it.
Where did you sit?
Come on.
Can you bring them into here? Yeah.
If we could
Come this way, Sam.
Okay. All right. You're doing fine, sir. Just being a pain.
That's it.
You're right.
I
Do you want me
know.
to say?
So if you sort of stand this way here with this one,
Tight, hold it, putting it, come on.
that's it.
It's getting a bit.
We're going to work.
So there you go. Wait. Which way?
I'm sweating so much.
Finally, they're all in one place to be checked over.
Lazy.
While Di and Helen judge the cows, the other 3 members from each team are on sheep duty.
Okay guys, my name's James, welcome to the sheep shed. What you're going to be doing for me this morning, you're going to put these sheep in this central pen for me. You're then going to select the 4 animals with red letters on their backs, A, B, X, Y, and 4 animals with green letters on their back, A, B, X, Y. You're then going to build your own pens in your individual teams, put those sheep in the pens, and then you're going to judge those sheep for me.
Right guys, can I suggest we call a truce?
Yeah.
So we have one person from each team to build in pens together out there.
Yes.
And then the rest of us are going to grab the sheep, because I reckon we're going to need a lot more people on those sheep than we are on the pens.
Okay. So then if we fold that out there, oh, that's cool. I like that.
Because there's only one opening, so only one of us would be able to have a pen next to it. If we worked together and had a big pen, let them all in, and then we can split them off, and then we could work in teams. But I think if we work together for this, it's going to be easier.
We want to filter 20 into this bit, and then 8 into the last bit.
Both teams herd the sheep back into the shed.
Oh, they're coming. Is that all of them?
Oh, should we do like a sorting thing with a gate?
Yeah, we could do.
The second section. They've got some energy.
The corridor just literally coming off from there.
Yeah, yeah. Nice and slow. Nice and slow.
The sheep don't know that. Good girls.
Here. Put your arms out, form a line, guys. Keep pushing. You need,
Bring the gate, let's
you
just
need
bring the
gates
gate.
and you need a line.
Finally, the teams have managed to corral the sheep.
No, Camilla, don't scare them. Whoa.
Although one of them had other ideas.
And push them that way a bit.
All they need to do now is pick out the ones they need to
Get the
assess.
wrong ones out.
Done it, absolutely smashed it.
Sheep farmers have to produce animals that meet the demands of today's consumers. And knowing when an animal is ready for market is an important skill. Sheep are assessed on their weight, fat cover and shape or conformation.
Nice hips.
Great bum.
What's that shoulder like? No, it just feels like one long.
James hears both teams' results and the reasons behind their choices.
Mr. Judge, these are my reasons for placing the class of fat lambs in the following order. A, X, B, Y.
Lamb A was our top choice lamb. She had a very nice small head, very sweet looking. She had a nice thin fat covering. She wasn't skinny, but she still had that little bit of fat, which is so popular in the UK. She had a nice good shoulder, narrowing slightly at the tail. As an animal overall, we felt like she'd give the best selection of cuts.
Am I allowed to tell these guys what I put?
Yeah, go ahead.
Look what I put. So I put them in the order, starting from best to worst. A, X, B, Y. Well done. Very good.
Cool.
One thing, people talk about animals having sweet faces and
Yeah.
a kind eye.
Yeah.
I don't need that. When it's chopped up and on a plate,
Okay.
that doesn't matter anymore. But
She's pretty though.
I will admit it is a very pretty sheep. But yeah, really well done, guys. That was
Thank
really,
you.
really professional. Exactly what we were looking for.
Cool. Thank you
very
very
much.
So the order we put them in was from thinnest to fattest, B, then X, then Y, then A. So A being the fattest and B being the thinnest.
So then we moved on to X, which was a very lively one. It nearly pushed me over. So that was slightly more padded than the last one. And then the ribs you could feel with moderate pressure, but you could still feel the slight fat content on top.
In the end we decided A was the fattest because it was the loin was quite well covered and well fleshed out, and it was hard to feel the spinal and transverse processes, and we thought Y was just a bit less covered than that one.
I had them AY, BX. Okay. Although X is a wider animal, B has still got the potential to grow a lot more into a better animal.
Okay.
So can you see how its legs are wider?
Yeah, yeah.
Just throw it the same way. That has now got a lot more room a lot more frame to be able to grow into. But your ordering of the top two is absolutely spot on.
So B's got the potential to bulk out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say while you were judging them, you were doing a great job of it. You were looking at this animal and then that animal, and I think you need to maybe look at two together and compare one to the other a bit. Okay guys, so you did a brilliant job of catching those sheep for me. I could tell that you've never done it before, but I could tell that you learned while you were doing it, and that is what we want to see when you're working with livestock. I was impressed that you built the pens first. A lot of people would have caught the sheep and then thought, oh no, now what do we do? So that was a good start. You actually took a perfectly good pen to bits to build the pen at this end to catch them, but that's just because you've not done it before. You did put the pen in a better place than I actually had it, and you rounded them up very well. I would have been tempted to have made a more sealed pen at this end so that you didn't have to stand and hold the gate and just do the job of a piece of string. And it's a bit hard using the shedder gate like you were, but you got them in and you did it, and that's the main thing.
They've dealt with cows and sheep. Next episode, we'll see how they get on with welding and pigs.